KC didn't say anything wrong about Aniya. Alright, cue the comments. You're a grown man, you're a bird. I can't stand men. Watch the World Cup. Mind you, I'm already irritated. Alright, I get it. But KC said the right thing. Look at this.
I just feel like darker skinned women, like, you guys get the short end of the stick.
Yeah.
And, like, they try to put, like, a negative connotation on you guys.
Casey, I'm gonna cry.
No, like, embrace it. Because, like, you're the blueprint. I love melanin. You know what I mean?
Casey, I'm gonna cry.
Don't cry, but...
Did I get you? I had to. It's true. Black women are the blueprint. And I love melanin too. All the black women in that villa are fine. Aniya, fine. Trinity, fine. TT, fine. Amora, fine. Sydney, fine. Kata, fine. Melanie, fine. All the women are fine. And let me tell you, let me go in that villa, bro. I'll be the best bombshell ever. All the girls would be turning their heads, screaming. The boys would be panicking. Listen, but I wanted to piggyback on what Casey said about black women having a negative connotation to them. And it's true. Unfortunately, black women do get the short end of the stick. And I've been noticing that because this is my first time watching Love Island. I got put on by somebody. But I've been seeing the discriminatory comments and the microaggressions made on social media. And it's even worse because it's our people saying this stuff and making these comments. Like, what are we doing? Are we disregarding the times that we are living in right now? We're not uplifting our black women at all. We're just making negative comments about them. But there are a few subject matters I want to touch on. First is the hyper-masculinization of black women. We can see the stereotypes against black women today being perceived as masculine, muscular, and holding a sapphire caricature. We can see this exact rhetoric with the picture that has been shared all over TikTok. And it is an AI picture of TT being muscular, having a manly pose. And then we have KC living up to his initials with Kaisenet's height. But listen, black women have been dealing with masculinization and discrimination over their bodies for centuries. And we just united 2 weeks ago when Michelle Obama was called a man by Josh at that White House UFC event.
Michelle Obama is a man! Am I right, America?
And remember, she has been called a man for years, whether that be her dancing at the Ellen show, people saying they can't find pictures of her pregnant, people calling her Big Mike. It's like they're investigating. It's like they want her to be a man so bad. It's like they're looking for a bulge on a woman or something. We can see this with Serena Williams. Shout out Serena, by the way, for coming back after 4 years. Did a remarkable job. But we can see this when Anna said, I'm not Venus Williams, I'm not Serena Williams, I'm feminine. I don't want to look like they do. I'm not masculine like they are. Saying this because of Serena's muscular body, and she's not the only one that said this. But then people also proceed to call her promiscuous when she wears something else. And then they proceed to call her classless for what she did at the Super Bowl. Like, come on. We can see this with Casa Semenya, a South African runner, being sidelined for being good at what she does, which is track. She was born with a condition called DSD, but people labeled her as masculine and wondered if she really is a woman. Now I know, it's Love Island. It's not that deep, but it's still important to highlight and warn you guys about how this enhances the marginalization and generalizations of black women. So you have to know that people are gonna feel some type of way about it. And the TT comment may be a joke to some of you guys, but people said that the Michelle Obama comment was a joke, and we still stood up for her. So we can stand up for another black woman. But you can laugh at the it's TT jokes, you can say she's out of your villa, that doesn't matter. What matters is this picture. Like, I don't even know what it means. Is a black woman having a voice masculine now? It's not. It's just not. The second thing I want to talk about is Aniya being so-called whitewashed.
I think Aniya is one of those weird black elitists. I couldn't pinpoint it before. I thought it was she was whitewashed. No, she just thinks she's better than the rest of us. She's one of those black people that looks at other black people and thinks she's better because she doesn't do the same things as us.
Aniya being whitewashed. First of all, why are people calling this lady whitewashed? Is it because she's a bubbly person? Is it because she's a sweet person, a happy person? Why are happy black girls not normalized in our community? It's like we want her to be in the trenches so bad. They feel like she's privileged. She hasn't gone through anything or hasn't been around her people enough. Like, what do you want her to do? What do you want her to be like?
I ate noodles with no packet, cereal with the canned milk, the powder milk, no milk, waffles, no syrup, jelly, no jelly, nothing.
People calling her whitewashed because she hasn't been through anything. It seems like the people making those statements are the ones that have a whitewashed mindset, to think that black people have to go through the trenches to embrace black culture. That's a white supremacist mindset right there, where if you see black joy, it feels out of the ordinary or makes you feel some type of way. Listen, all our people know that we are in the trenches of racism and oppression right now. And I know she's not ignoring redlining or ignoring mass incarceration. I know she's not doing that. But either way, it's like, we can't win. We can't win. People don't like black women who speak up for themselves. They're labeled as ghetto and ratchet. People don't like black women who are happy because they're labeled as whitewashed. People don't like black women who are intelligent. They're labeled as DEI hires. It's just awful. It's just awful. All right, final thing I want to talk about is black love. Now, I love black love. Black love is beautiful. I am 100% an advocate for black love. But if I see a black woman being loved the right way, comforted the right way, and life is poured into her, I gotta support that. That's why I like Trinity and Bryce. Bryce is my dude, yo. He was supporting her, expressing how much he cares about her to his friends. He was pouring life into her, even though she had some doubts about dating outside her race, because she knows how darker-skinned women usually get treated. But I see that people wanted Trinity to try with Corey for a black love story. But now I'm seeing people starting to support Bryce, so I'm cool with that. But the notion that you guys used with Trinity earlier is the notion that you're using with Aniya right now, about Aniya not liking black men.
Production has seen us complain time after time. Y'all keep bringing in black men that don't like black women. They keep picking these women that look biracial, whatever you want to call it. They're not picking black women, and black women aren't getting the respect they need in the villa. Production said, all right, cool. Let's bring in a chocolate black woman and somebody that's going to love her down. Plot twist. She doesn't like black men. Y'all complain about the woman always going after a man that doesn't want her? Reverse. Let's put in a woman that y'all feel like needs a black man, but she actually doesn't want black men. What do y'all have to say about that? They brought this woman on here knowing that she does not like black men and that we were going to think that, oh, these men are colorists. They want us to be... I was like, oh, you saying all the men are colorists? Let's bring in a colorist woman. How do y'all feel now? Crickets? And not only are we going to bring in a colorist woman, we're going to bring in a colorist black woman.
Like, what you talking about? You're talking about her contacts?
I said since day one. First of all, those contacts in her eyes, she's beautiful. But I knew right then and there, when I seen them contacts, I said, oh, we have a problem on our hands. We have a problem on our hands. This girl has issues with her being dark-skinned.
You're saying that KC wasn't her first choice, which makes her not like black men? Is Corbin not black? Is Sean not black? Is Sincere not black? Now, colorism exists, 100%. And I've been seeing it both sides, saying Aniya is colorist, KC is colorist because he wanted to explore soul. Soul is fine too, by the way. But guys, it's Love Island. They are going to find someone attractive. It is what it is. But y'all acting like KC and Aniya never liked each other. I believe they did. But KC and TT, they have a great connection. That's black love right there. He said that she talks like him. They're both from South Central. They laugh together. That's a great connection, and they can relate to each other. But Aniya and Carl, they definitely relate to each other. They play volleyball. Carl is teaching her Mandarin. They feel happy. Even KC said go get Carl. But that does not mean she doesn't like black men. Carl is just the perfect match for her. But people got mad when Aniya didn't choose Keon.
After constantly not being chosen by your type, why would you go reject men that chose you first? Men that look like you, that can understand. You chose handsome Squidward over that king that bench pressed you like you weighed 10 pounds.
And you guys want to say Aniya's a colorist? She's among other colorists. Like, there's more colorists in the villa. Yeah, y'all chose Gail over them. They lifted you up, put you on a tree. They lifted you up, they put you on the floor. They lifted you up, they did you squats. And you chose Gail? I'm not talking about Aniya, but I'm just saying. Y'all chose Gail? So, yeah, they're all colorists.
But what chemistry did Keon have with Aniya? All that brother did was squats. And then Keon was liking posts about Aniya not liking black men when he got home. If Keon is liking negative posts about Aniya, what makes you think they will be a good couple anyway? I just think people wanted Aniya to be with Keon so Casey can come in and be like, oh snap, that's a big brother right there. He could fling me like a bug. They just wanted Casey to be jealous. But black love is not struggle love. It doesn't have to be like fences or all my life I had to fight. It doesn't have to be like that. Black love is appreciation, being a priority, having a sense of humor, connecting beyond the complexion of the skin. Love in general is appreciation and feeling at home with someone. And Aniya found that with Carl, and we should all be happy for that. Melanie, on the other hand, yeah, might be time to wrap that up. But I felt so bad for Aniya when she said she doesn't feel beautiful in that villa. I felt so bad for Trinity having doubts about her connection. And to all my black women, I'm sorry that you are seeing these comments and you're seeing arguments over a show. I mean, I made a whole video essay about it, but it really wasn't about that. It was about the racial and patriarchal hierarchy. But, alright, hey, I ain't gonna hold you. It was about Love Island. I ain't gonna lie. I think I'm more invested than the person that put me on the show.
Lady, can I get a kiss? No? What you mean? My fault. You paralyzed. That ain't right. My fault. Can I get a kiss? And can you make it last forever?
But no matter what people are saying now, you guys are the blueprint. You guys are beautiful, from when your skin glows in the sun, or when all eyes are on you in a room, even if they are looking at your beauty or looking at you as a spectacle, you still walk in that room with confidence. From light skin to brown skin to dark skin, braids, afros, pixies, y'all are amazing and deserve to have all the love languages, from quality time to words of affirmation. And I hope that you guys find that and will be blessed with the love that lasts forever. My black men too, everybody get love. Everybody get love. Let's all go to Love Island. Let's all go to that villa. Let's all have a great time. But I hope you guys got informed, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see y'all in the next one.